What's up, gang? It's Sound and the Wise, and today we're going to be playing the 3.1 update Sumeru Archon quest with Sino, with Candice, with Nahida, with Scaramouche, with Dottore. I don't know when they're going to show up, but we're going to be playing all the way through, okay? I've already set it up. I've already have Ether with me. My very, very well-built Ether. I don't even have artifacts for him and everything, but it's thematic, so we're gonna keep it as that. Let me just check the settings. See, just let me know if there are any there's any problems with the audio, if there's any problem with the video. Let me know. I'm also live on TikTok, just to let you guys know. Let me just pop out the chat box and we can start. And lock the panel. All right, we're good. We're good to go. Woo, I'm super excited. Are you super excited? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So this is what I'm gonna do today. What we're gonna do is we're not gonna play the game all the way through. Okay? We're gonna cut it in parts so we don't end up like playing a 5-hour gameplay. Like the last time that happened with the Archon quest. Holy crap, Act 1 and Act 2 were absolutely insane. Act 1, I think I played for like 5 hours, and Act 2, I played for like 3 or 4 hours. So we're gonna cut this up into little bite-sized pieces. As soon as I'm done with one chapter, I'm gonna cut the video, I'm gonna stream again, just so that the VOD is gonna save, okay? Oh, I'm muted on TikTok. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. I know why I didn't set up the settings. No. I'll probably end the stream. End the stream. All right. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna have to. Of course this happens. Of course this would happen as soon as I start streaming. Then the problems show up. Sorry about this, folks. How's everybody doing today? Just enjoy the music. They actually updated the music. Mic test. They actually updated the music. I mean the app on TikTok, which is actually really cool. Really well done. And I hope that they keep updating it in the future. Genshin Impact, add source. Good to know. Sierra. So busy on Saturday because you went on a date? Understandable. That's absolutely adorable. Delete this. Where is the game? I don't see the game. Okay, got a lot of bugs, but that's totally fine. Genshin Impact, apply. Maybe I should just delete this. Yeah, maybe I should just delete this. No, not lock the source. Delete. Delete that. Game capture. Genshin Impact. Add source. Come on. You can do this. It's not showing. It is showing. Holy crap, look at that. But it's a little... There we go. Start! Choose game. Again. Genshin Impact. Go live. Alright, off we go. Like a triumphant hero. Talk to Katheryne in Sumeru City. It has been a long time since the Sub-Zero Samsara, and many things cannot be ascertained until Nahida gets back in form. Today, you go to the Adventurers Guild, as usual. Navigate. Off we go. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. That little tiny Sealy could get in the way. So I'm sorry, little guy. I still don't know what it's a moss. Oh, I just realized that they have names. This is Moss. This is Dayflower. I guess that's their name or the type of Sealy. But we're gonna remove that because in the middle of our conversation, he might go like, Mama, Mama. Oh, the way Katheryne was looking at the toucan.
Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Katheryne.
Hi, Katheryne. Do you have any commissions for us today?
I made sure I did all of my commissions beforehand, just so that I don't have anybody to talk to in the middle of the Archon quest.
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
A love poem?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Cynthia's. She died for our Cynthia's. That's the only poem I know.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I feel embarrassed just imagining it. The audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Well, that's doable. Wait, I totally forgot the chat on TikTok. Just gonna put it here, put it over there, and then we're gonna lock it, and then we're gonna keep going in a bit. There we go. Okay, let's go.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together. Well, that's better than reciting a love poem.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Do you want to take a picture of it too?
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
That's a really good question, Paimon.
Oh, the commissioner?
Who else?
Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not actually Katheryne, are you?
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Okay, she's getting a little bit used to possessing Katheryne. Is it possessing? It's not really possessing. She's like, you know, hacking. That's the word. She's getting a little too comfortable hacking Katheryne.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Katheryne wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
Nahida. I keep forgetting how to say that. Nahida. Nahida. Okay. Nahida.
From
Nahida.
what she said, add Astra Abyssosque. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Aww. Thanks, Yusain. Thank you. And thank you for dropping by. So the Akasha can't take away the dreams of gods? What did you dream about?
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one.
Well, our Sub-Zero's festival kind of ended up with a happy ending.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah. But in reality, what the hell? Yeah. I don't want to say that. You know what? Let's play Unhinged Ether. Every time he has an option where he's super unhinged, we're going to choose that one, okay? But in reality...
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
Yeah. We just feel sorry for you.
By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing?
How's Dunyarzad?
Yanni's haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized.
Yay!
However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Yeah, down with the academia.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
I mean, doesn't everybody know now? Or is it just like, just another day in Sumeru?
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Katheryne for a little while.
Dreams, emptiness, deception. So where are we supposed to go? Down there? Over here?
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
My thoughts? Possess a key figure in the academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's interrogate somebody. Waterboard them.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Oh, that's why we can't reveal it yet. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I remember in the Matrix, everyone who is plugged into the system is still an enemy of the people. With that said, everyone in Sumeru City is an enemy to either possess a key figure in the academia.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Intentionally?
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Yo, it kind of reminds me of that one movie. Everything reminds me of movies. I think it was Equilibrium with Christian Bale, where they had to burn all of the art in order to suppress emotions, right? But the people on the top, they didn't suppress their emotions. They didn't burn their art. They had like a whole gallery full of art. They had, it was hypocrisy at its finest.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but this trusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Possess. I pretty much answered everything wrong. Possess a student and infiltrate the sage's headquarters. So it's not hacking. We're pretty much possessing.
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
You're right. I'm sorry.
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
I can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas?
I say we beat somebody up.
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Oh, we're gonna look for somebody to be a spy for us. Work from the inside. An inside job.
You're saying we should recruit a spy?
Yeah.
That does sound like it could work.
I wonder who that spy would be.
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Al-Haytham.
Al-Haytham.
He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Setaria?
No, I don't. Does anybody remember the female scholar named Setaria? How's it going, TikTok?
Setaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Huh? Which one was she?
We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now.
Was it the girl that was following that old guy, that old sage? I feel like that was it. I feel like that was her. Not sure.
Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to me.
Yeah, I think that was her. I think that was her, that biatch.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light.
When she says the sun, I feel like that's Ruka Devata, and she's the moon, right? So...
Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
this is no longer just a metaphor. Those are Setaria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Great. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the Academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
And then we beat her up, right?
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Oh. I like me a good interrogation and sting thing. Is that what we were? Like a stakeout, I guess. Hi, Ati. Hi, Liu. Hi, Kyler. How's it going, everyone? All right. Vendor. Nabia, the fortune teller. It's so weird seeing Katheryne walk around.
Fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
Isn't that like a private thing between fortune tellers and their fortune tolders?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Really?
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
This is a child. A child? What's a child doing as a fortune teller? I thought of a Vine joke just now, but that might get me cancelled because some of you might not know where it's from.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
I can't help it. It's a child. It's worse than a rapist.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
It's crazy.
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Of course, of course. In that case...
What the hell kind of a sound of a meow was that? Those cats are friggin' puppets too?
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Well, one way or another.
Only mocking the god of animals,
Yeah.
questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness,
Yeah.
and brawling with the god of Electra.
Yeah,
Do those count?
pretty much.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
An aspect? Divine my prospects in love? In health? You know what? We're gonna go for love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Do you need to take my hand?
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Why didn't I ask about my sister? I swear, Ether at this point he probably just gave up already.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
Well, I mean, I'm not a bad looker if that's what you're saying.
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Yo, what makes that so unthinkable?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Thank you, Paimon.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Yeah, she shouldn't charge me for something that I already know.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
So, do we get them a fish? Which I have like a lot of. Like a triumphant hero. Gather information. Akim. Is that his name? I think it's Akim. Can't remember.
Is this another one of Setaria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king.
I was right.
His father helped Setaria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Hi, Athi. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Hey, Chaos. Hello. Good morning, everybody.
When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customer.
Oh, that's what he sounds like.
Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Hi, Chizzy. Hi, Katheryne. Yeah, the 3.1 is here. Just this morning.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Katheryne from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
He looks like a Super Saiyan.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
Sleep well, Chaos.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Isn't that the dream?
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
Ah, poor guy.
Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Well, as long as he's happy and enjoying himself, I guess that's fine. I actually broke my foot a couple of years ago. Not retired yet, though. I broke it from jiu-jitsu and I'm still not retired. I'm still fighting.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement.
Peace and happiness.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
Bye-bye then.
No problem. Rest easy. All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
That's a really good spiel. Next, we have you, lady, who I've never met before.
This should be our final stop. Setaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeria's citizens, after all.
The way that Katheryne is blushing like that, I mean, I know that it's Nahida, but it's adorable. It's the cutest thing.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
And the way that she changes her voice, that's a little confusing, honestly. It'll take some getting used to.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
Kishan.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor
Oh.
and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Well, the academia sure does lack a lot of that. I don't understand why they wouldn't let you in. Other than that, what do people call Liyue people from? Like, what do you call people from Liyue from? There, that's I can't English. Like Sumeroids, Liyueans. Do you know what I mean? Like, Mondstadt, Thurs.
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
I think that you should venture into another, I don't know, career path. The academia doesn't suit you. You seem like a nice girl.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
That's true. Sumerian? Sumerian? That's what I call people from Lyrians. Right? We could, like, the easiest one is Inazuman. But Sumerian? Like, I would imagine Sumerian. Yeah, I guess. Right? It's like Martian, Liwations.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Chishan! not Kishan, because she's from Lille, and people from Lille, they pronounce their Q's as chas, right? Like Chi-Chi. There you go.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's not gonna last very long. Then again, I feel like people who are in the academia do end up being happy. It's just that they're being friggin' manipulated.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Setaria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Setaria face her problems.
I feel like... Okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to pose as these 3 vendors. That's why we needed to learn their speech patterns. So, we're gonna try and find a way to convince Setaria to remind her that, hey, you know what? You've always been against the academia. Why don't you be a spy for us? Or maybe we invade her dreams. Then again, I don't know. We'll see.
Setaria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King.
King Deshret.
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Setaria's soft spot.
Oh, that's why I'm having coffee chaos.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Setaria feels about her homeland!
Yeah, we're gonna guilt trip Setaria.
Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deshret was to criticize Setaria's actions, if King Deshret was to make demands of Setaria... Ah...
So, how do we set that up?
Can I be King Deshret in her dream or something? I don't know what's going to happen, honestly.
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Setaria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Looks like we're gonna be possessing people.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Where's the morality in this?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Setaria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Yikes.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Hi, Peter. Peter, hello, how's it going? Athy, I don't know if I said hi to you. I haven't gotten the bird pet yet.
Exactly.
I didn't know there was one.
So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh?
What?
Best of luck?
Ah, I told you.
But we don't know how to possess anyone.
I told you, I called it.
That's no problem at all.
I thought I was gonna disguise as them.
Share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
I said hi to you like twice, sorry about that.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Katheryne.
I'll try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Okay.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Yikes! Paimon is like, I don't see a problem with this.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Wait until 12 o'clock the next day. Time. 12 o'clock until what? The next day, right? There we go. Perfect. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bye, Chizzy. Take care. Have a great day today. And thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate it. What happened to Ether's sister? That's what we're here to find out. We're here in Sumeru to find where Lumine is. The last time we found her, she was apparently not just in cahoots with the Abyss, but pretty much leading the Abyss Order. So yikes, you know what I mean? Okay, go to the market and yo, Ether's super sleepy. He was just standing here all night. Should have at least gone to bed. All right, kid, I'm gonna take your place now. That's her.
Here she comes. Setaria's here.
Okay, Nahida's gonna be the fortune teller, and me and Paimon are gonna be the cats.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Okay, this is messed up. This is so messed up. But you know what? Let's just imagine that we were I don't know, ghosts, and we're possessing people. Yeah.
For how we'll swear to ourselves.
There's no way of saying.
That to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
There's no way of saying possessing people as a good way, as a good thing.
I'm starting to feel kind of nervous.
Oh, now you feel kind of nervous.
Let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Most excited for is the Archon quest. Definitely the Archon quest. That's why we're doing it first. They're hiding in freaking plain sight. Here we go. Here we go. Holy crap! Oh man!
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Oh, my hands. They look so tiny.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
No, they're fine. They're fine. I'm Nabia.
I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Holy crap! What were their names again? It's Harut and Marut. It's not like, come on, this is Genshin Impact. It's not like she's gonna run away as soon as I tell her like the wrong names, right?
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
It isn't like the game has like alternate endings or anything.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Yo, okay. I'm actually pulling it off.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
Paimon! Hi!
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
And the truth shall set you free. The gods have spoken. Oh, the gods have spoken.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Yikes! Yeah, that was totally my new laugh.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details.
Or the gods shall smite thee.
The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
You haven't gone home yet, Setaria.
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Oh.
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
To appease the gods, you must pay me 1 million mora.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness.
Forgiveness shall only be given if you give me 20,000 primo gems.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Yes. Katheryne. I mean, it's somebody else.
What an inconsiderate and naive question.
Oh, sheesh.
The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
King Deshret's resurrection is a misinformation campaign? Bro.
Insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city.
Bro, you know how powerful, the best lie is when you start actually believing it yourself. You know that it's a lie, but you start believing it yourself. So if this was a misinformation campaign, and yet she still believes that King Deshret is alive or resurrected, dude, that's probably like a big ass lie.
I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry, I must go now.
Be gone, peasant!
Wait!
I mean, come back! Crap. She's gonna look. Was that a vine boom? Boom.
Ooh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
Wait. Is this me? Is this Ether? Or is this the fortune teller? The fortune teller's like, where am I? Whose body is this? Does possessing mean that we exchange bodies? It's not like Freaky Friday or anything, right? Yeah, it's not like Freaky Friday. I think it's just a one-way thing.
All I know are some abstract Harvard-taught theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Setaria.
Alright. Next. Ooh.
Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
But we're gonna get an achievement first. Share senses with Nahida through possession using Akasha. Yeesh, we got an achievement through possession. It's making my skin crawl. Alright, Akeem. Your turn. Bye. Bye, Lee. Oh, there I go. Yeah, Cramsicles. I'm streaming on YouTube.
I just got caught up in something.
Huh? Setaria.
Oh, Actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
It's gardening work. Masonry work, just like my father.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better and he's walking more now. Feeling a lot better. He can lift stuff now. He can walk more now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him.
Hey,
If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
yo. Slow down there, Setaria. It's not like you guys are dating or anything.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Maybe. But you know who else is living in Port Ormos? Your mom! No, I mean King Desherate.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the 3.1 Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King?
Oh.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Guilt trip. Guilt trip.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Oh.
Can't pick a side? Me?
Yeah, we're calling you out.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
I swear, it's unhinged ether. Like, this whole time we were in Sumeru, like, as soon as we got into Sumeru, ether has been super crass and straightforward and frank and sarcastic and dry. I love it! I wasn't too harsh, was I? Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Setaria.
Isn't that what we were going for, though?
But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, Setaria goes up to the girl and the girl goes like, King Desherate! A plague on both your houses! Oh, look at Setaria run! She's like, oh, I can't escape my guilt and shame! The Scarlet King is watching you!
Have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
Yes, you for not picking a side! You who have shunned the King Desherate himself!
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things,
King Desherate wants to speak to you.
I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Oh!
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Geez, Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop!
We will never stop, Setaria. And then all three of them are just gonna come up to her. They're gonna go like, one of us, one of us.
Even now, Setaria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard? I feel like I just didn't push hard enough.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
Quick, possess the guard!
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Macho right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Oh, Setaria.
Miss Setaria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Setaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Okay, I know that I said that this is like morally, this is so messed up. But this is a lot of fun.
Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Oh my god, we're gonna make her go insane.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Get out of my head, Charles! Oh, I had to click.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back. You should follow your heart. I love that.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
Oh.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
And don't forget the people gems.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great. We finally convinced her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
Hey, look, okay. The thought that they did something really also morally questionable, like their mass dream harvest, you know, fight fire with fire, I guess.
But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents.
I mean, like, when you think about it, it's like it's free game. It's a no man's land. This is practically, we're waging war against the Academia, so we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess.
I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
An outcast that even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project.
Just for a second. Just for a second. Really, really quick. I feel like I could make the volume just a little bit louder. For those of you on TikTok, let me know if the volume is a little too loud, okay? Because I feel like it could be louder. It could be softer. It could be brown. It could be blue. It could be violet sky. No, don't copyright claim me, TikTok. I mean, YouTube.
One thing though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
How do we have... How can we trust her assurance? Did we guilt trip her enough to be able to trust her? Because, you know, it could still be a trap.
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the 3.1 Archon.
The 3.1 Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Setaria to our side.
What if she finds out about this entire scheme? Wouldn't that just make her like really bitter and start going against Nahida? The thought of it backfiring is it's so freaking scary. But we gotta do what we gotta do. This is a war!
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
You're welcome.
Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Setaria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Just finished my coffee.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna try and sit down a little bit more comfortably, okay? So, I hope that the face tracking doesn't screw up. Oh boy, here we go. I gotta lean back, I gotta relax. Oh, okay, let me just double check. I look so tiny, don't I? Yeah, I look so tiny. Wait, let me see if I could like just lower that down. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, now where are we? Wait, the following night at 7 o'clock. The following night? Is it like... Is the following night the day after? Or just that night? Moon! Oh, so it is the next night. Okay, fine. All the way. Academia is so oppressive, so war is justified, right? Okay. And like I said, possessing people, I gotta admit, it's a lot of fun. But don't quote me on that. Meet up with Nahida.
Katheryne, we're here! Oh, you are the other Katheryne, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I suppose I'm the other Katheryne in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Shh, we're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Katheryne's identity.
Oh, gotcha. Hi, Katheryne.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that I actually updated or upgraded my internet, so I'm streaming at a higher bitrate than usual on YouTube. I used to stream at 5,000 bitrate. Now I'm streaming at 6,000 bitrate, which is absolutely amazing. So the quality is definitely a little bit, slightly better.
After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that, Paimon.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel like something is off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
Wait, where is everybody?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Setaria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Could we not? Could we choose not to? I don't want to go. We could just stay here. Or Dragonspine. We could go to Dragonspine. Somewhere far away.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
I don't feel too good about this. How far is it? 102 meters away? Crap on a stick. Crap on a stick.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Setaria managed to distract all the guards.
Victor! Victor will protect us, right? Victor! Hey, come here. Hey, could you come with us? Just
How did it come to this?
Yo, that's what he sounds like? How did it come to this? He kind of sounds like a sad Hizuka. Sadsuka. I mean, with the way that Ether is unhinged, I feel like when he gets to Shniznaya, he's gonna sign up with the Fatui. I honestly feel like that's the case. Like that's gonna happen. Where the hell is the academia, though? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Cutscene! Oh no, it's a cutscene! I'm having a really bad feeling about this. Oh man, I'm sick to my stomach. Katheryne, stay close to me. What the?
What are these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Why are they clapping? This is the scene with Dottore! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me
The doctor! The doctor is in! Oh! Yeah, protect her with your dull blade!
Searcher friend. She has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Bro. He looks pretty sick though. Not gonna lie.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here.
No! I need to be admired!
That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh! Did she overload their terminals? No! Nahida, I needed a affirmation from all of these people.
Again, outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful
Oh no, he knows. He knows!
the god of wisdom.
Oh no! No! I broke my chair. I broke my chair. I leaned back a little too much. Crap! On a stick! Now we have to go find her! We have to go save her!
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
But I wanted to be in their loving arms. Why did Nahida take that away from me?
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine. I'm not sure. That guy was pretty hot. I mean terrifying. Terrifying. That guy was pretty terrifying.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor.
The doctor.
Remember, Katheryne told us about him. Setaria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the scale of this problem. We underestimated the number of parties involved. We're probably gonna underestimate the scale.
Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's start our own investigation. Let's go find someone else who might be involved.
You mean...
Let's go find Tighnari. Yeah, let's go find Tighnari! Okay, number 2 is no joke. Number 2 is definitely not a joke. I mean, rank-wise, holy hell.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project!
Why are we simping for a psychopath? I mean, yeah. It's always the bad boys, huh?
Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Let's go. Triumph of the imagination. Now, be viewed as the savior of the world by the citizens controlled by Dottore. That was an achievement. I would have been ecstatic if they just showered me with their love. Please. All of my childhood, I wasn't given this kind of attention. I need affirmation and affection. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have a choice. We can proceed, or we can cut this as the first part of the quest. Then we'll end the stream, and then we'll immediately start a new one. Just so that we could like have the VOD in multiple parts. There's gonna be part 1. What do you guys think? I could just the way that we're gonna do it is just I'm just gonna cut the stream right now and then start the second stream just so that we'll have like part 1, part 2, stuff like that. What do you guys think? Should we keep going or should we? Because I don't want to have to like if this Archon quest is like 5 hours long, I don't want to have to sit through the whole thing. Cut this one? All right, we could cut this one. Let me just fix my chair because I broke it. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I wish there was a way to like on a YouTube video where I could like actually cut it in multiple parts. So go to full screen. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. The part 1 of this Archon quest. Part 2 is coming up shortly. I'm just gonna end the stream and then we're just gonna let me just see if we could like there. I'm just gonna end the holy crap, I just turned off my webcam. Hello, mic test. And I'm blurred. Oh no, everything's going wrong. Everything's going awry. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna end this stream right now. And we're gonna go for part 2 in a bit. We're not gonna go anywhere. If you guys want me, I'll link it to you guys. I'll link to you the next stream, okay? And after that, we're just gonna keep playing. We're just gonna keep playing. I'm just gonna title this as part 1, and then part 2 is coming up in a bit, okay? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be the first to know when I either go live or post a new video, and then add me up on my social media accounts. All of the links are down below in the description. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. In a bit. 5 minutes in. Okay? See you guys in a bit. Bye, everybody. Bye. That is not the ending screen. That is a be right back screen.